used to get so angry that you never knew what he was going to do. And one time, he took a watch, the old kind that you had in the little watch pocket with a fob on the end. He pulled it out, and he said, "Vergonia, curses!" Put it down on the podium, very carefully, like that. And then looking at the orchestra straight in the face, he took his heel and went on this expensive watch, crushing it into little bits, as if to say, "This is what I'd like to do to all of you for the terrible way you're performing." So my father-in-law was horrified, not so much by the act, because he could get away with anything, but that he had just destroyed a multi-thousand-dollar pocket watch. So he went out to Woolworths, and he bought, I don't know how many dozen, cheap, less than $1 a piece watches. And before each rehearsal, he would sneak one into the old man, who would put it in here in case he got mad. At least all he was destroying was 99 cents, you know.
Didn't the gesture lack drama? Did the orchestra know it was a 99-cent watch, or?
Oh yeah, I think they knew that, but it didn't lack. It still didn't lack drama, because if you'd ever been around when he let loose, this little man was 5'5". He seemed to be 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, you know, he did a concert performance of La Boheme in the mid-40s. And there's a famous place at the very end of the last act where Mimi is lying on this couch dying of consumption, you know. And Rodolfo is trying to say, "No, you're going to get better," and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he's trying to realize that she's not answering him. And he says, "Mimi, Mimi, what? Oh my God, well, you know, what's happened?" And at that point, the orchestra goes, "Ba, ba, ba, bee, ba, 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 ba," and he screams, "Mimi!" You know, like that. I mean, it's just enough to tear your guts out.
It does,
right?
Yeah.
Well, those 3 chords don't come on the downbeat. They come on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th beats of the measure. And this is really worked up into a passion in front of a full audience, and of course a radio audience of God knows how many millions of people, you know. And the old man is got up again. Instead of going 2, 3, 4, he gives such a strong downbeat that the orchestra's experienced as it was drawn into playing 1/4 note too early. Well, of course, they recovered so fast that nobody really noticed it except one man. And he wouldn't take a bow. And he went into his dressing room, and they didn't know what to do, and he said, "I want to see the French horn players." So all of them came in. Now, these are guys who were probably grandfathers. I mean, they weren't kids. And he dressed them down by saying, You will go home tonight, and you will sleep with your wives as if nothing happened. And me, poor Toscanini, will never know another living person as long as he lives. Now leave. Yeah, you will go home and sleep with your wives as if nothing happened, but you've destroyed my life.
Wow.
I understand I wasn't there, of course, but Shotzi said 4 famous French horn players slunk back out of the room. As if, I don't know if I ever want to play the instrument again as long as I live.